Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 plays. We're playing Pathfinder: Wrath of the Righteous. Uh, let's go to the opinions. Let's see if there are no cowards in our ranks. Are there fighting demons is dangerous business in general, but in my experience, fair into the heart of enemy demons. Then everything on a cavalry strike. Yeah, the demons will be amazed at how varied and surprising our tactics are. How does that fight? Inches forward, it secures a foothold that threatens the enemy's position and awaits the inevitable attack. Upon meeting the first onslaught with a shield wall, and the momentum of the breakthrough, then at the officer's command, launch their counteroffensive. After a short Apples everything that stands in the way, a gaping breach appears in the enemy ranks, and offensive turns into a rout. Sure, we make full use of practice to tell admittedly, although the shows outstanding on Talos infantry trains in fundamentally different ways than ours own. I mean, the common state won't yield us benefits we seek. What? Acquaintance of mine, my colleague, he used to serve as a corporal in the Lithuni army. At some point, they went out on a raid against Nirmatha guerrilla warriors. They ran into an ambush, got shot to hell, and chased the enemy deep into the woods. Is it obvious yet that they were being baited? It was obvious to my acquaintance, too, so he tells his commanding officer, things are looking ugly, we've got to turn back. Dug his heels in, our orders are clear, upon contact of light armor to give chase and dispatch them. Pharaohs were to contain it by forcing a fight and send for reinforcements. Decide that order to me word for word. He won't forget it till day he dies. That's what the generals in the capital had decided, you see. Since the enemy had split their forces, we needed to move in with large units and crush the weak bands one by one. Looks solid on paper, but when you're out in the woods, in the middle of the night, not so much. Anyway, when they did get ambushed by an enemy force and contained it by forcing a fight, only my acquaintance's squad made it out alive. He put two and two together and figured that no reinforcements were going to make it in time, so he tried to break through. They ran through the woods for 6 days with the enemy hot on their heels, but they survived. He learned a lot from that battle, so he deserved immediately afterward to become an assassin. Much safer craft. The point is, no matter what we come up with, you never know how it's going to play out in actual battle, and only those who are on the ground fighting can truly know the best thing to do. So I would trust your officers. I can't imagine your army is commanded by idiots, and give them free rein. Initiative is a dangerous weapon. There are situations where it can be useful, but in a large-scale battle, any display of free thinking, any leeway in interpreting orders, sorting the army and throw it into chaos. We should not be destroying the discipline of our troops with our own hand. Can you win battle, Stanley? No problem, generals. You discarded defensive combat doctrine. There are times when letting the enemy break their teeth upon your enemy's formation is more advantageous. Perseverance, officer, best valor. Can't win over sitting on your hands, especially against the innumerable force of demons who keep pouring out of the abyss. We must strive for victory, live for it. We'll put an end to them. Okay, everything's clear as mud. Alright, choice effects. Aggressive cavalry charge. Gain the charge ability. Unit gains +1 bonus to speed, +20% to damage for 1 round, -2 penalty armor class for so they get beat to heck. +20% damage. That's not bad. If we do the time, they get the same thing. Charge. Officers. Independence feat. +2 bonus to initiative, which means they'll act first. And defense. +2 bonus against disease and poison. So this is charge, this is charge. Both of them are charge. All units gain charge. Okay. And we let the officers do it. We get +2 bonus to initiative, which means our guys would all be going first. Well, I'm a student of military history, and both the Wehrmacht in World War II and the U.S. Army in later conflicts won by being able to take initiative when they saw fit. I really don't know. I mean, I like the idea of a charge, but it's risky. So I think I'm going to go with this one. Captain Odin doesn't like. Well, I believe the military has reached a decision on all necessary forms. Siege of Storm's Peak. The battle will show us. Well, we're done. Look of warning. It says not now. Okay, I think I have to talk to him. Reinforced citadel south of Dresden. The Crusaders' army will be under constant. Crap. Okay. What was that? It goes in my journal. After Dresden, the Crusader armies will be under constant threat as long as the force stands. Commander must launch a preemptive strike and raise the citadel to the ground. Storm's Peak. Okay. Hi. Too much to do. Okay, what have I got going on out here? And I talked to the guy. Talked to him. Hopefully the nail will be 7 days. I already did that. Can't do that. Uniting the Giants. Strategic, diplomatic, can't do that. Another outpost. Native to Russia's jumbo. Diplomacy. Provisions. More outposts. And fate of this. Okay, so all that's kind of blah. Only have 1 rank up left. I need to recruit more people, I guess, to get that down. Okay, well, what's my armies look like? Don't have anything I can really buy. These guys. Let's go ahead and recruit them. And Army 4 is going to move to Army 1. Where's Army 1? I had it marching in the wrong direction. And then you just go into that army. Not that great an army. Iowa south of... What's Gargoyle Canyon got? What do I have built here? Garrison barracks, archery range, and a supply center. I really should get... Okay, so this is where you get extra church guards. But I really think I need to get more cavalry than church guards. Church guards are okay, but probably should have taken wizards when I had that choice before. Okay. What's this thing got in it? Garrison stables, archery range, supply center. Okay. So they're supposed to be... some kind of citadel out here somewhere. Where the heck is this place? I want to tell me where this place is. Just won't tell me where it is. Demon Army 9 here. Where is this? I gotta get a Strength 10 army down here. Even have a chance. I'm gonna have to consolidate my armies. Cannot find this place. Okay. Where did that demon army come from? When did that demon army get there? Demon army wasn't there before. Is that the place I need to go? Jeez, oh Pete, I have no idea what's going on. That must be where it's gonna be a problem, and I can't get my armies reorganized. Okay. So get out of there. Nothing else more for us to do here. I do have to go down to Lost Chapel again. Maybe I'll run over to the other side and just grab all those reagent things. Alright, let's go run up here because we're close on abysmal corruption thingy. We need to get rid of that, which means camping out here. And my personal chest, I needed to grab some more. I need 4 of these. Type. So I need 1. I don't need them all. Split. I need 4. And 6 go back in. So I need 4 of these and 2 of these to go see what that ring is. Do I carry this around with me? What that is either. I think I need that. That. I think I need those things right now. Oh, dinosaur bones are what I use for legendary proportions, aren't they? Okay. So I gotta be careful with my legendary proportions because I only have 3 dinosaur bones. I did read all my books, right? I need to take this with me too, because I'm going to go talk to the storyteller tomorrow. Still have a severed head, I don't know what to do. Alright, we're going to... Oh, spells. I have new spells. I'm thinking of casting this... What was the one I was thinking of casting? Is it 2nd level? 3rd level? This one. Doesn't tell me how long it lasts. Oh, 1 minute per caster level. Anytime the card gets attacked by a demon total. 1d6 points of damage plus 1 damage for 2 caster levels. Dex opponent star 2 plus 1 for 6 caster levels. So, cast that on my horse. Before we're going through a major battle. And then hopefully it will help keep my horse up better. I don't know, can I take... If I took abundant casting, would I get more of these angel things? I don't think abundant casting works on mythic spell books. Who's got abundant casting? She does. Character, abilities. Or mythic. Abundant casting. Does not affect mythic spellbooks, so it doesn't help. There. Alright. Sending element fire. I am going to do a respec on Ember here to try and make her be able to replace Nino from time to time. Especially if I have to take her on a quest or whatever, so I'm going to have to respec her very soon. Her one level of sorcerer is going to be, I'm going to take like, I think it's targeting or whatever, 2-strike, because that's a non-scaling thing. It just lets her be able to hit really well with like a ray spell. And then her feats, I need to adjust them because I think I need to have one that is a, make sure that she has spell penetration and probably put a +4 dex belt on her so she can range touch hit better. Stuff like that. Alright, we're going to rest. We are not going to take mulled wine. We need to save that. Change to a hearty meal. Yes. And she'll do that. And let's just go ahead and do that. Nightmare come to life, and I cannot help thinking there will be many more nightmares to come. Yeah, mythic levels and all these people. Oh, I need to do something with her with mythic level too. You need to be brave, Social. If we don't do this, then who will? Yeah. Okay. Come on. People don't want to watch this. It took us 18 hours. Does that mean my armies can move? Okay. Go out here. I want to talk to the storyteller. I think I have to go out to the streets. On Hope's Wings. Talk to this. Where I'm going to find her. I want to talk to Forn again too and see if we can advance that quest. I don't know. Alright, everybody together. That's the storyteller, so let's go to the storyteller. And this is Captain Odan. I think I have to talk to him as well. Probably should talk to him first. But let's go do the storyteller. I found a page that might interest you. Yeah, sure, I had another piece of evidence from the past I have forgotten. The oldest was withdrawn. Grace becomes a bit younger and more energetic. In 2 years since I started to serve the darkness, she found me in the library labyrinth, her gaze piercing through all my protective spells. Cast by an untrained apprentice rather than the last Archmage of Kaonin. She is powerful and insidious. She is the perfect assassin. Her name is Nocticula. Okay. She invited me to Aloshinria, the city of demons in the depths of the abyss. Capital of the Midnight Isles. The Lady in Shadow highly values my ability to remain unnoticed. Kneeling before her throne, I listened to her praise and felt like a child being given a pat on the head for doing some simple chore for the first time. No longer important. Now I serve a demon lord, for this is our agreement. She will help me decrypt the scribbles I copied in the Ivory Labyrinth. In return, I will serve her as a court mage and spy for the next 17 years. Now Oshrin is my home, and Noctilia is my lady in shadow. Not your life. It is the most civilized. My lady wants to make her capital the face of the abyss, a place travelers from other planes can visit without too much fear. I don't care. I'm here only to complete my service, get my promised reward, and return to Galarian. Where strangers may be, strangers treat me honorably. They hate me, sometimes growl at me, but they never attack. I've prepared many spells and I'm ready to use them at any moment, but I've had no reason to yet. I have my own tower in the upper city, not far from the lady's palace. I've strengthened it. Upper city, not far from the lady's palace. I've strengthened it with protective spells. Set golems to guard it. I created a portal to Galarian at the top of the tower, one which only I can use. It will be my escape route if I need to flee urgently. I expect an attack every day, but it never happens. This might sound ridiculous and surprising, but I think the demons of Alushinra respect me. You trust the demon? Lady Shadow has no reason to hide the truth from me. She does not care about my research. Help out of curiosity. I'm something of a bizarre pet to her, both funny and useful. She offered me help and I agreed. I must thank my lady for her generosity. 17 years of service for translating 17 phrases from Bethlehem to Leavenworth. A bargain. Continue. I can't smell anything but sewage. I can hear some demon snores and death rattles. Hidden by a cocoon of spells, I keep invisible watch in a dirty alley in Alushinra's lower city. Two winged shadows sweep past overhead, and a terrible stone-splitting shriek rolls like a tide through the streets. But it can't hurt me. I know the ways of the city and have protected myself from Valexia's wild antics. Okay, I'm finding out all sorts of names. Noctilia, Valexia. My voluntary partner, a young half-elf named Kinney, sighs lousy and says, "They are not coming." I shrug, just as I have done every time before. "I'm not keeping you." Kinney frowns and turns away in response. Taking a look at my friend, he's unruly locks follow his face. Kinney carelessly sweeps them out of his eyes, thinking about something. I find myself enjoying his gentle movements and look away, embarrassed. Have a little more patience, my friend. Soon our goal will be here, I am sure of it. Alexia. Madness, succubus of all those born in the abyss. Even my lady in shadow can't but smile. Upon hearing of the latest mayhem she stirred up just for fun. Surrounded by her three succubi friends known as the Sinners, she flies naked over the city, crushing buildings with her raging screams, grabbing poor passers-by, taking them up in the air, and dashing them down onto the rocks. Getting into raging fights with no rhyme or reason. Truly, Valexia is the bane of Elishinria, but also its wild heart. I didn't expect it either. Kenny is from Galarian, just as I am. He's a thief and a former slave. Escaped from the Cyclops of the Dying Empire. I met him before I left Galarian for the Abyss in my old tower, a thief who sought not my life, but shelter, a place to spend the night, and protection from his former masters. My charms worked. Kenny couldn't get past the ground floor of the tower. That's where I found him, sitting on the floor, entangled in my traps of living vines. Oh, that was, where was that? That was in Pathfinder Kingmaker. We found a story about a thief going to a wizard. The wizard was trying to hide something. The thief took it and went and hid it in the depths thing, which was downloadable content stuff. Okay, now it's coming together. So his name was Kinney. I never had a name for him. Read the Heavens list, someone's name is Truth, and I was even glad to talk with this restless youth of short-lived folk. I had no idea how much I missed companionship. After that, Kenny often spent the night in my tower overtaking. Together we lived through the terror of Earthfall, and when time came, I took him with me to the Abyss. He didn't even help me carry out some of my lady's tasks, those that give him the opportunity to make some money. Oh yes, we've discussed my plans many times, sitting on top of the tower, nursing goblets of iron wine. My love for our dear Galarian supports my desire to save its doomed civilizations. Not at all like me. He is young, hot-tempered, and mischievous. He prefers to act first and deal with consequences later. Perhaps this is why we get along so well. Opposites attract. Keep going. Finally, my patience is rewarded. I see a slouching demon in rags, so pathetic that even the demon guards of Oshrinria would not lay a hand on him out of disgust. My spell enhanced vision can't be fooled. I see the incubus. It's the male succubus. Xyphoron, the ruler of Alushinria, who answers only to the lady in shadow herself. Xyphorian. I'm not going to remember all these names. Passing a step away from me, Xyphorian stumbles and falls into a puddle of sewage, rousing disdainful chuckles from the few witnesses. I'm fooled by this game. Instead, I concentrate, becoming even more focused. Lord, I've discovered this crystal of unknown power on one of the Midnight Isles. Have a look. A hand holding a heart-sized crystal burning with purple flame emerges from under the rags. His hand is shaking, and his palm slightly smoldering from touching the crystal. Demon's reflection in the puddle of sewage ripples and changes. I don't hear Xyphorian talking to his mysterious lord. The incubus hides the purple crystal back under the rags. As you wish, my lord. No, Noctilia knows nothing about these crystals, I am sure. Of course, Lord Succobeneth? Demon Lord Succobeneth is a patron of sexual and other hideous gratification. Seeing the world as his plaything, one that serves up the violence and destruction of which he is especially fond. He is the brother of Noctilia. Okay. I wince. I have no desire to stand in the way of a demon lord. I turn around. You see, Kenny? We're able to get evidence of Zion's treason. I was right, but my friend is nowhere to be seen. Who is this guy? Disgusting demon lord, champion of meanness, debauchery, perversions, and the breaker of taboos. He's Noctilia's brother and former lover. Out of jealousy, he tried in vain to kill my lady, but he remained alive after the attempt. He's driven by fear, shame, and hatred toward his powerful sister. Alright, keep going. Alright, there's a goblet of warm wine in my hand. Noctilia was pleased with my raid, and no, she won't kill Zephyrian on the spot. My notes are much more sophisticated. Banishing, demotion, even transformation into a pathetic creature the incubus was masquerading as. Noctilia has a lot of choices. I don't care. I've done my part. Turn to my friend without saying a word. Kenny takes out a rag from under his shirt and shows me the purple crystal wrapped in it. I chuckle. That's where my friend went at the end of the raid. Well, we are going to keep the crystal. I will study its properties in detail and find out if it will help us achieve our goal. Tilly doesn't have to know that I have the crystal now. Let her look to Zephyrian or her demon lord brother for it. And look down. Serenity lies at the bottom of the tower like a faithful dog at the feet of its master. I earned respect here. Even the lady in shadow heeds my words. I feel a treacherous smile appear on my lips. Of course, when 17 years have passed, I will return to Galarian, but for now, I have my life here. He saw and he runs his hand over his face. I served a demon lord, and what's more, I liked it. Did not expect this for myself. I was completely different. Different thoughts, different desires, motives. What made me change so much? I don't know. Okay, yeah. I found another page. Another piece of evidence of the past I've forgotten. News becomes withdrawn. Many more pages like this, please bring them to me. Maybe putting them together I will be able to lift the veil of the mystery of Ron, whichever. Okay, I have items that I'm carrying. You know what I can see. Yeah, it has how much relief hours created as a gift. So hazy has learned the story, but it would take much time to get 5 vials of magic items, 2 vials of color iron, 2 vials of demon blood, and 3 skins of magical creatures. I can try to restore it. What? The hell is that? Restoring an ancient cloak. Oh. Well, I've got the ring fragment. I don't have the necessary materials for the cloak. How about restore this relic? He hires the metals in an open pan. He clenches his fist, crumpling the metal like paper, and pours essence from the vials over it. Feel terrible heat rising from the mouse hand. When he opens his fingers, you see a beautiful ring. A remarkable object this. It was created by a talented spellcaster and is able to summon beings from other planes, as if a boundless set by Pharasma did not exist for it. It is a powerful and dangerous item, but it was created by an honorable person. That is probably why it is not used at the crucial hour. I lost this and this, gained a ring of summoning, and 800 experience points, which is one of the reasons why I do this stuff, because I gain experience points. And now I've got to go so I can go and do my inventory. And what did I just pick up? A ring of summoning, it says. Ring of summoning. It's where it will summon either Axiomites or Soul Eaters, randomly selected once per day, as if they were summoned by a Summon Monster 8 spell. All allies, including the wearer, within 30 feet gain +2 bonus to weapon damage rolls and +2 bonus on saving throws against attacks made or effects created by chaotic creatures. Well, that's a nice thing to have. Not that I'm going to wear it, because maybe I will. This is saving throw pluses. I don't know. I don't know who to give half this stuff to. I really don't know who to give most of this stuff to. What was it? Oh, we needed to go to the outpost. And we're coming up on a cut. So, me and the horse, we'll go down here. And then next time we'll go run out to the Lost Chapel, because that's the next thing we have to do for Soul's thing. And I think I'm going to run around the corner and grab all those magical essence things that were over there. What's this? Well, that's just a house. Alright. Let's turn our camera around so that we're facing the way out. Here. Go right up to where it's at. And we'll come back next time. If you like to see, hit the thumbs up button. If you like to see, go and subscribe. Hit the notify bell and be notified when I upload videos and schedule streams. I'm Dren608. And until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.